Hey kids! Today, I'm going to tell you a story about three sisters. The eldest sister and the second sister only cared about themselves, but the youngest sister was really kind-hearted, and they had very different endings. What exactly happened to the youngest sister? Let's start this wonderful journey right away. There was a woodcutter who lived on the edge of the forest with his wife and their three daughters. One morning, the woodcutter was going to cut firewood. Before he left, he said to his wife, "Let our eldest daughter bring me lunch at noon. To help her find me, I'll scatter some millet along the path I take." When it was almost noon, the eldest daughter went to bring her father his lunch. But the millet that was supposed to guide her way was all pecked up by the bird. She couldn't find the marks and got lost in the forest. She still hadn't found her way out, even when it got dark. She was really scared. Just then, she saw a faint light. She followed the light and came to a small wooden house. She knocked on the door, and a gruff voice replied, "Come in." When she walked into the house, she saw an old man with a beard that reached down to his feet sitting at the table. She told him why she was there. The old man turned to the three animals by the fireplace and asked, "Is it okay, my dear friends?" Only then did the eldest daughter notice that there was a little hen, a little rooster, and a spotted cow standing there. They all said together, "We agree." Then the old man said to her, "Go and prepare a dinner." The eldest daughter cooked a whole table of delicious food and then ate it with the old man, without thinking at all that the animals were still hungry. After the meal, she asked the old man, "I'm tired. Where can I sleep?" When the animals heard this, they were very angry and said, "You're all full, but we're hungry. Let's see where you'll sleep tonight. There are 2 beds in the room upstairs. Go and put on the white sheets. I'll come to sleep later," the old man said. After a while, the old man went into the room. He saw that the eldest daughter had only made up her own bed and then fallen asleep. So he was very angry and said, "You don't deserve to sleep here." With that, he drove her into the cellar. The woodcutter was hungry all day long. When he came home at night, he blamed his wife. His wife was very surprised and said, "The eldest daughter went to bring you lunch at noon. She must have gotten lost because she didn't see the marks." The next day, the woodcutter told his wife, "Let our second daughter bring me lunch today. This time, I'll scatter some mung beans on the road. They're easier to spot, and she'll be able to find me." But just like the day before, the birds ate up all the mung beans. The second daughter's experience was just like her sister's. She only thought of herself, and in the end, she was also driven into the cellar by the old man. On the third day, the woodcutter was going to cut firewood again. He said to his wife, "We have to let our youngest daughter bring me lunch today." His wife didn't agree and said, "I don't want to lose our dearest child again." The woodcutter comforted her, saying, "Don't worry. I'll scatter some bigger peas on the road. She's smart and well-behaved and won't get lost." But the pigeons ate up all the peas this time, and the youngest daughter also lost her way. She thought about how her father would be hungry and how her mother would be sad, and she felt really sad. Until it got dark, she still hadn't gotten out of the forest. She also followed the light in the distance and came to the old man with the white beard's small house. She begged the old man to let her stay for the night. The old man still let the animals decide. The 3 animals were very willing. The youngest daughter was very grateful. She went over and stroked the feathers of the little hen and the little rooster, scratched the top of the spotted cow's head, and said to them, "Thank you, kind animals." At the old man's request, The youngest daughter prepared a sumptuous dinner, but she didn't start eating right away. Instead, she first took some barley and scattered it in front of the little hen and the little rooster. Then she carried a big bundle of hay and put it in front of the spotted cow. After that, she brought in a bucket of water and said to the animals, "Please enjoy your meal." Only after doing all these things did she start eating herself. After the meal, she said good night to the animals, and the animals also wished her a good sleep. The hardworking youngest daughter first arranged a place for the animals to sleep and made up the old man's bed. She didn't go to rest until the old man had gone to bed. In the middle of the night, she was woken up by a loud noise coming from the house. It seemed that the room was expanding rapidly. After a long time, the noise gradually died down. The youngest daughter, who was tired from a day's work, fell asleep again. When she woke up the next day, the youngest daughter was shocked. She found that she was actually sleeping in a magnificent palace, and there were three servants standing in front of her bed, respectfully saying good morning to her. "Beautiful miss, is there anything you need?" "Thank you. I don't need anything," she replied. "I'm going downstairs to prepare breakfast for the old man and the little animals." As she said this, she looked at the old man's bed and found that the old man with the white beard was gone, and instead, there was a handsome young man sitting there. When the young man saw that she was awake, he said to her, "I'm the prince here. I was turned into an old man by a witch's magic. Every day, I'm only accompanied by these servants who were turned into animals. Only when a girl who is full of love for both people and animals comes along can the spell on us be broken. And you are just such a girl. Your kindness and love have saved us. Would you like to be my bride?" "Yes, I would," the youngest daughter answered shyly. After that, the prince sent people to bring the girl's parents. He also invited the animals in the forest. They held a grand wedding in the palace. The two selfish sisters were sent to work in a charcoal factory in the forest. They could only gain their freedom when they had enough love in their hearts. Kids, the story is over. Just be as kind as the youngest daughter and care about others. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye-bye.